Hello students, myself Hema Marwa welcome you all in my presentation for the chapter Matter under ICSE board with the book titled Essential ICSE Chemistry for Class 8. I hope all of you are fine and healthy to upgrade your knowledge in chemistry. Before starting, I would like to give you the introduction of the word matter. Now, the first question comes in our mind is what is matter and how it is composed? Anything that occupies space and has mass is called matter. I repeat, anything that occupies space and has mass is called matter. And it is composed of smaller particles which are called molecules. You know that the matter is made up of tiny particles, that is molecules, and we have already covered in the class 7 that the molecules are held together by a force of attraction called intermolecular force. There is also space between the molecules and that space is called intermolecular space. So the point to be noted is the stronger the intermolecular force, the smaller is the intermolecular space. The weaker the intermolecular force, the larger is the intermolecular space. Children, now we will take the next topic, that is interconversion of states of matter. Before taking the points, I would like to remind you that the matter exists in three states. What are the three states? Solid, liquid and gaseous. For example, water exists in three states: ice, water and water vapor. Ice is the solid state of water, water is the liquid state of water and water vapor is the gaseous state of water. But the molecules constituting the ice, water and water vapor are the same. That means their chemical formula and the constituents are same. Two atoms of hydrogen and one atom of oxygen is present in one molecule of water. So I will like to describe the definition as a change in a state of a substance into another state is called interconversion of state. For example, on heating, ice turns into water and water on further heating will change into steam. And on cooling, steam will turn into water and water will turn into ice. So such a change in state from one form to another without a change in composition is called interconversion of states of matter. I will repeat, such a change in state from one form to another without the change in composition is called interconversion of states of matter. Now the next question is what is melting point and freezing point? The constant temperature at which a solid turns into corresponding liquid is called melting point of solid. I repeat, the constant temperature at which a solid turns into the corresponding liquid is called melting point of solid. For example, melting point of ice cubes is 0 degree Celsius. Now coming on the freezing point, the constant temperature at which a liquid freezes. The constant temperature at which a liquid freezes, that is turns into corresponding solid, is called the freezing point of a liquid. Now the point to be remembered is ordinarily the freezing point of a liquid is the same as the melting point of corresponding solid. For example, water freezes as well as ice melts at 0 degree Celsius. Now the next question is what is kinetic theory of matter? The kinetic molecular theory of matter states that matter is made up of particles that are constantly moving. Molecules in the solid phase or solid state have the least amount of energy, while gas particles have the greatest amount of energy. The temperature of a substance is a measure of average kinetic energy of the particles. Hence, the kinetic theory of matter explains the behavior of three states of matter. Now we will discuss the properties of three states of matter for your recall. There are three states of matter that you know: solid, liquids and gas. Solids have strong attraction between particles due to the strong intermolecular force of attraction. Particles are very close together and neatly arranged. Particles vibrate in the place. That's why solids have definite shape and definite volume. Coming on the liquid state of matter, we will find moderate attraction is found between particles. Particles still very close together but not neatly arranged. Particles are able to slide over each other. Hence, liquid state of matter has indefinite shape and definite volume. Now we focus on the gaseous state of matter. In the gaseous state of matter, you will find very weak attraction between particles. Particles are much further away from each other. The particles move all around and bump into each other or with the wall of container. That's why they have indefinite shape and indefinite volume. Now we will discuss the postulates of kinetic theory. All matter is made up of very tiny particles called molecules. All matter is made up of very tiny particles called molecules. In the solid state, the particles are rigidly held in position about which they can vibrate only. In the solid state, the particles are rigidly held in positions about which they can vibrate only. In the liquid state, the particles are in continuous motion but are not completely separated from each other. While in motion, they collide among themselves. I repeat, in the liquid state, the particles are in continuous motion but are not completely separated from each other. While in motion, they collide among themselves. In the gaseous state, particles are in continuous random motion, almost independent of each other. Repeating the point, in the gaseous state, particles are in continuous random motion, almost independent of each other. Continuing the postulate, now the fifth point is the particles in a gas travel much longer distance than in a liquid before they collide with other or with walls of vessels. The collisions of particles with the walls of vessel. I repeat, the collision of the particles with the walls of the vessel gives rise to the pressure of the gas. The particles possess some energy due to their motion. The particles, they possess certain energy due to their motion. This energy due to motion is called kinetic energy. Now the last postulate, the kinetic energy possessed by the particle is dependent on temperature. The higher the temperature, the higher is the kinetic energy. The lower the temperature, the lower is the kinetic energy. I repeat, The kinetic energy possessed by the particles is dependent on temperature. The higher the temperature, the higher is the kinetic energy. The lower the temperature, the lower is the kinetic energy. Now we will take how kinetic theory explains the interconversion of states of matter. The first interconversion which I am going to include in my PPT is solid to liquid interconversion. As we all know, particles form solid. They vibrate at their mean position, or in other words, they vibrate at their fixed position. Whenever a solid is heated, temperature or kinetic energy of particles or molecules increases. With increase in temperature, particles vibrate more vigorously, and at one point they move away from their fixed position. Temperature at that point when particles leave its fixed position is called melting point temperature, and that point the solid converts into liquid. Now we will take the second category of conversion of matter, that is liquid to solid interconversion. When liquid is cooled, particles temperature or kinetic energy of particles decreases. With decrease in kinetic energy, particles vibrate less vigorously or move shorter and shorter distance. Temperature at which particles translator position ceases is called freezing point temperature. Particles get rigidly fixed. This is how a liquid changes into solid. Please note, particles continues to vibrate at their mean position in solid state. Now we will discuss the second form of interconversion, that is liquid to gas interconversion. Particles in the liquid state continuously move and keep on colliding with each other. If the intensity of collision is strong, then particles overcome the force of attraction. In other words, they overcome the intermolecular force of attraction and hence escape from surface of liquid. With increase in temperature, kinetic energy of particles increases and collision among particles is intense and strong. Temperature at which particles start leaving surface of liquid is called boiling point temperature, and hence entire liquid may turn into vapor. Children, let us discuss gas to liquid interconversion. In the vapors of gaseous state, particles move very fast and independently. When temperature is lowered, kinetic energy of particles is also lowered and movement also slows down. Particles start colliding with each other, or they start colliding with the wall of the container. In the process, they start forming lumps or clusters. Temperature at which gas or vapor start converting into liquid is called condensation temperature. At this temperature, vapor converts into liquid. Now, the main points which you have to pen down in your notebooks or you have to note in your mind, what are they? Conditions of change of state differ from substance to substance. For example, water boils, that is converts to gas at 100 degree Celsius, and freezes, that is converts to solid at 0 degree Celsius. Ethanol boils, that is converts from liquid to gas at 78 degree Celsius, Hence, boiling point and melting point differs from substance to substance. Now, we will take the law of conservation of mass. Scientist Lavoisier gave us law of conservation of mass in 18th century. He found that matter can neither be created nor destroyed, but can be changed from one form to another form, and total mass of the substance before and after change remains the same. The above law is true for physical as well as chemical change. I repeat, matter can neither be created nor destroyed, but can be changed from one form to another form, and total mass of the substance before and after change remains the same. Above law is true for physical as well as chemical change. Now, I would like to explain the law of conservation of mass in case of physical changes. Children, you know, in the physical changes, there is no change in the mass of substance when it undergoes a physical change. So, taking some example, when an electric bulb is lighted for some time, its mass remains same as before it is lighted. Similarly, when a cup of ice cream melts, its mass remains same in the liquid form. Similarly, a given mass of water on boiling gives similar mass of water vapor. Now let us discuss the law of conservation of mass in case of chemical changes. In a chemical change, sum of masses of reactants is same as that of product. So I have shown it through an equation also. Mass of reactants is equal to mass of products. Let us consider the burning of piece of a paper. During this process, it appears that there is a loss of mass. But in actual, while burning, paper takes up oxygen from air and forms some ash plus carbon dioxide and some water vapor. This we can observe by doing experiment in lab. Now let us discuss few questions given in the book. First question, what are the three states of matter? Answer is, the three states of matter are solid, liquid and gas. Question number 2, arrange solid, liquid and gases in order of increasing intermolecular space. We can arrange the three states of matter in increasing order of intermolecular space as solid, liquid and gas. Third question, arrange solid, liquid and gases in order of increasing intermolecular force. In increasing order of intermolecular force, we can arrange three states of matter as gas, liquid and then solid. Question number 4. What will happen to the kinetic energy of a particle if it is heated? Kinetic energy of a particle will increase if it is heated. Question number 5. What gives rise to the pressure of a gas? The collision of particles with the walls of the container or vessel give rise to the pressure of the gas. Question number 6. In which state of matter do the particles move longest distance? In gaseous state of matter, particles move the longest distance. Children, let us discuss long answer questions given in the book. Question number 1. Explain the melting of solid on basis of kinetic theory. As a solid is heated, the kinetic energy of particles increases. With rising temperature, particles move more and more vigorously till they move away from their fixed position at a particular temperature. This particular temperature is called melting point of solid. At this particular temperature, solid melts into liquid. Coming on the second question, explain the evaporation of a liquid on basis of kinetic theory. The particles in a liquid phase are in continuous motion, during which they collide among themselves. If they collide strongly, some of the particles may overcome the attractive force and escape. At this stage, liquid evaporates. As the temperature is raised, the kinetic energy of particles increases, resulting into greater collision and faster evaporation. Third question, explain the liquefaction of a gas on basis of kinetic theory. In gaseous state, the particles move very fast, independent of each other. As temperature is lowered, the kinetic energy of particles is also lowered. When low energy gaseous particles collide with each other, they finally form clusters. At this stage, the gas condenses into liquid, and this is the condensation point of the concerned gas. Next question, state the law of conservation of mass. Law of conservation of mass states matter can neither be created nor destroyed, but can be changed from one form to another. The total mass of a substance before and after the change. I repeat, the total mass of a substance before and after the change remains the same. Let us discuss the next question. Explain the freezing of a liquid on the basis of kinetic theory. Children, as a liquid is cooled, the kinetic energy of particles decreases. The particles move shorter and shorter distance as temperature is lowered, resulting into decrease in kinetic energy. At freezing point, the motion of particles ceases and particles get rigidly fixed, resulting into solid state of matter. Thank you, students. Hope you all have noted down and penned down the notes given in this PowerPoint presentation. Hope you all are safe and fine at your home. I do not recommend you to leave your house for buying any copy or book. Whatever scanned copies you are having at your home, make the notes available from them and try to attempt the objective section and short answers in your copy. Thank you to all and goodbye.